You know, in the wild and chaotic world of the Straw Hat Pirates, there's one person who acts as their rock, their unshakable foundation, the swordsman, Zoro. So today, let's break down what really makes him the crew's unfalling pillar of strength.
And we're kicking things off with this one quote for a reason, because honestly, it's the key to understanding everything about him. This isn't just some cool-sounding line, it's practically his mission statement. Stick with me, and you'll see exactly what I mean.
So to really get what that quote means, we've got to peel back the layers, you know? Let's start with his official job on the crew.
Okay, so on paper, his role seems pretty straightforward. He's the combatant for the Straw Hat Pirates. He's the main muscle, right? Their sword and shield. But just calling him the combatant, man, that barely scratches the surface. It goes so much deeper than just being good at fighting. See, Zoro's not just some brawler. He's a warrior, and that's a really important difference. A warrior lives by a code, a set of principles that guides every single thing they do. For Zoro, it means every swing of his swords is tied to his personal honor.
So, okay, how does this whole warrior code thing actually look when the fighting starts? Well, it comes to life in his totally unique and unforgettable fighting style. And it all boils down to one number: 3. And this isn't just a random choice. No way. This is the very core of who he is as a fighter. It's what makes him instantly recognizable and, frankly, terrifying to his enemies.
So, how in the world does that actually work, right? It's as direct as it is unbelievable. One blade in his right hand, another in his left, and get this, the third one? He holds it right in his mouth. And let me be clear, this is no gimmick. This is a deadly, fully mastered martial art.
But, you know, a cool fighting style and a code of honor, they don't mean much without a reason, without some kind of driving force. So what is it? What's the fire that fuels the man with 3 swords?
I mean, really think about it. What could possibly push someone to master something so incredibly difficult, so painful? What one dream could make all that sacrifice worth it?
And there it is. That's his one all-consuming goal. But the key part, the part that defines everything, is right at the end, no matter the cost. This isn't just some casual wish. It's a vow, and it demands absolutely everything from him.
You know, a dream that huge, it takes a certain kind of person to even chase it. And this is where we get to the core of his personality, the internal code that makes it all possible.
His whole personality is basically built on these 3 pillars. He's silent, the guy almost never wastes words, and he never complains, no matter how much pain he's in. He is so incredibly disciplined, always pushing himself past his limits. And maybe most important of all, he is fiercely, unbreakably loyal to his captain and his crew.
And this right here is what's so incredible. His reality is just constant, immense pain and sacrifice. But what's his response? Nothing. Total silence. He never, ever complains. Because his actions, his sheer endurance, man, that speaks way louder than any words could.
So, when you put it all together, the warrior code, the crazy 3-sword style, that massive dream, and his insane personal code, that's when you finally get to the absolute truth of who Zoro is.
And just like that, we're right back where we started. Only now, this quote, it just hits different, doesn't it? It's not just about being physically strong. It's about his discipline, his loyalty, his dream. It's all focused on one single purpose: to be the final line of defense, the one who will absorb any amount of pain so long as his crew survives.
He's more than just a swordsman. He's a symbol of what it means to never, ever give up. That is Zoro.
And that kind of leaves us with one last thing to think about. When you see his quiet sacrifice, his total dedication, you kind of have to ask yourself, what does it actually mean to be truly loyal? And what does that loyalty cost?